The Bold and the Beautiful spoilers, 3 firing victims revealed. Triadic surgery exigency follows Luna chaos. Bold and Beautiful Brooke's clever plan to win Ridge back. Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. After watching these videos, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. The Bold and the Beautiful spoilers indicate that 3 firing victims will be revealed. A triadic surgery exigency will follow all the Luna Nozawa chaos that's coming up, but who'll the cases be? Victim number 1 will probably be Sheila Sharp since she's set to intermediate at the Sandhouse. Sheila will do everything she can to stop Luna from shooting Steffy Forrester, which could affect in Luna's grandma taking a pellet herself. That still leaves 2 further victims according to Bold and Beautiful spoilers. Maybe Luna will fire at Sheila and eventually force Steffy to take her to John Finn Finnegan since she's demanding to see her father. Liam Spencer has been bothering Finn constantly about how important it's for them to cover Steffy. We might see a platoon trouble that results in Liam getting shot next. Bill Spencer will be hopeless to see Liam laterally during the week of July 7th to 11th, so that may be following Liam's implicit projectile crack. As for the 3rd firing victim, could Luna end up firing at Finn? Sheila formerly shot her own son in an alley, so Luna might follow in her steps and shoot her own father. On the other hand, it's possible someone like Remy Price will try to stop Luna as she goes off the rails. Remy might be the 3rd victim after Sheila and Liam Rather. Dylan is also a wild card shooting seeker in all of this, though she actually didn't feel like an important enough character to warrant surgery at the sanitarium. Indeed, Luna herself could get shot if there's a struggle over the gun at some point. Luna's plan will go horribly wrong, so this could turn into a dire situation for her, too. Whatever the case, observers can indeed anticipate 3 people to get rushed to the sanitarium. There will be some critical surgeries and attempts to save lives, but 1 victim isn't going to make it. The Bold and the Beautiful spoilers say this Luna story will bring some intimidating news and multiple fights to survive, so stay tuned for updates on all the action. Bold and Beautiful Brooke's clever plan to win Ridge back. Bold and the Beautiful spoilers show that Brooke Logan is going to win back Ridge Forrester. It's going to be indeed, though she's agonized right now and he's engaged to her principal rival. And we're going to talk about how it happens because at the moment, effects look dire. But by the time Brooke and Ridge are back from Italy, the winds of change are blowing strong and she's going to get her fortune back in a big way. Bold and the Beautiful spoilers Ridge's epiphany in Italy. At the moment on Bold and the Beautiful, we've got Ridge recently engaged to Taylor Hayes. And, veritably soon Brooke gets much near to Nick. But thanks to Brad Bell's interview with Italian magazine Oggi, we know Ridge has an epiphany about his love life. It happens in Italy and it'll change everything. So, Brooke is going to get her Joe. She's going to win in the end. And Taylor Moore call her Chakra Lady, because heartache is coming for her. Ridge and Taylor's engagement a false launch. Despite Ridge saying yes to Taylor's offer and telling Brooke they're really done, guess what? In case you hadn't figured it out formerly, it's far from over. Now Ridge is apparently happily engaged to Taylor, and this is going to get messy. Indeed, though they're looking forward to their future, this has left Brooke fully devastated. At the same time, this engagement clears the way for Nick to make a big move to win Brooke. Nick really wants a future with Brooke. Brad Bell's spoiler Ridge and Brooke's fortune on Bold and Beautiful. Eventually, on the Bold and the Beautiful, Brooke realizes she may need to just go ahead and give up on Ridge and move on. She doesn't want to, but you know, she has to. So, Brad Bell revealed in an interview that I had restated that Ridge and Brooke are the end game. It won't be Ridge with Taylor nor Brooke with Nick. It's going to be each about fortune according to Brad Bell. So, this reunion will be further of Ridge coming around to seeing that Brooke is who he should be with. It won't be Brooke doing commodity sketchy to steal Ridge from Taylor. Not that she wouldn't, but that doesn't feel to be how it's going to play out. But Brooke also has some cards to play. I'll say that. Brooke's strategy, Nick, Eric, and Liam's opinion. So, the first tool in her magazine, of course, is Ridge's family, Nick. I suspect indeed though Ridge claims he's moved on with Taylor, his partner flaunts Nick in Ridge's face every chance she gets. And it's going to bother him. Ridge is formerly jealous that Nick is in LA. It bothers him. And he also doesn't like that the Joe's lurking around Brooke. Anyhow, of Ridge's engagement to Taylor, he doesn't want Brooke anywhere near Nick because the nethermost line is Ridge cannot stand his half family. Doesn't want him around Brooke at all. Doesn't want him around any of them. But that covetousness is a red flag that deep down Ridge still loves his Logan. So, the alternate thing working in Brooke's favor is Eric Forrester. Indeed, though, he's being super friendly to Taylor, complimented her and Ridge on the engagement, and said she's family. We all know Eric doesn't want Ridge to get hitched to Taylor again. So, I misdoubt Eric gives up. I anticipate further of him pressing Ridge, saying, "Brooke's the woman you're meant to be with." Eric doing this behind Taylor's reverses ain't cool, but I do suppose Eric will downward, crucial pass and sabotage her and Ridge's engagement. That's going to be a big help to Brooke, because Ridge will be getting that fortune propaganda from his pater. I do and see Eric letting up. Although, I do and suppose he'll do it where Taylor can hear. In Eric's mind, it's not vicious, it's what's stylish for Ridge, and what's stylish for Taylor. Bold and the beautiful spoilers Liam's brain excrescence can help Brooke. So, another thing I suspect could help Brooke get her man is the reveal that Liam Spencer, Scott Clifton, is dying of an inoperable brain excrescence. That's big stuff. You know, him dying so youthful, and it might get Ridge allowing about his own mortality. Perhaps he'll suppose about his own fortune literally. Steffi Forrester and Hope Logan talked about how short life is after the Liam terminal excrescence reveal, and that's why they buried the hatchet on their times-long contest. Steffi and Hope are indeed kindly musketeers now on Bold and the Beautiful. So when Ridge finds out Liam's dying, it could have the same effect on him. It could put everything into perspective. It's going to hit close to home, obviously. Ridge may suppose, which woman do I really want? Who do I see holding my hand if I was on my deathbed? Taylor or Brooke? I mean, of course, he loves Taylor and Ridge has watched deeply about her for a long time. He doesn't want to hurt her, but if his heart is truly with Brooke, also he's not really being fair to Taylor by carrying on with this. So, Liam's opinion could make Ridge see that he needs to be true to his heart no matter where that leads. Indeed, if it leads him to Brooke. The Bold and the Beautiful spoilers Steffi's near-death experience, and the Italy turning point. So, the coming thing I suppose will affect Ridge is along the same lines commodity that makes him suppose about life being short. That could be Steffi's near-death experience at the hands of Luna Nozawa at the end of this week and into early coming week. Steffi is facing off with Luna again, and she's holding Steffi at gunpoint. Of course, Ridge is going to be affrighted. And after Steffi has yet another encounter with death, obviously that will affect him, and it could make Taylor want to do commodity life, affirming. She may want to marry Ridge ASAP. But rather, it could have Ridge tap the thickets and say, well, this just happened. There's a lot going on, you know. So, we'll see. But I suppose it's going to get his bus turning. I do and suppose it's going to be an instant consummation, however. Brad Bell leaks Bold and Beautiful spoilers. The final thing that's going to get Brooke back into Ridge's arms is commodity that happens in Italy. According to Brad Bell in that Oggi interview, he said commodity happens in Italy that makes Ridge realize Brooke is the one. Bell said Ridge and Brooke decide to be together, and it's ever. So in Napoli, Italy, there's going to be a B&B scene coming this summer where Bell says it'll be a major moment for Brooke and Ridge. He's talking about how unique it is commodity they haven't done. We'll see about that. But anyway, he said, and I quote, directly from the magazine interview that I bought and had restated, Ridge will eventually understand he can't live without Brooke. Brad Bell also called the events in Italy a turning point for Ridge, and what's been promised is the end of his Waffle Boy days, which that'd be great, right? Because it's tiresome. But it's so weird that the showrunner blurted this word to an Italian magazine, not indeed a leak, a statement that spoilers scenes. Ridge's dramatic deliverance, and the future of Bridge. So, according to showrunner Bell, Brooke and Ridge will be together ever after this. And we've seen it before, this scene's print showing Ridge either jumping or falling into the water. It's hard to tell if it's on purpose and he dives in or it's an accident and he falls in. Perhaps Brooke falls in. She's in the water and Ridge dives in to save her. Or could be he has some kind of accident that leads to a near-death experience after he falls into the water and he's in peril. Either way, we could see Ridge's whole life flash before his eyes, and it's all about Brooke. So, Taylor should enjoy being engaged to Ridge while she can. And it looks like they're still engaged when he and Eric Forrester and Brooke and Steffi head to Italy. Nick is in these Italy scenes as well, by the way. But by the time Ridge comes back home to LA, according to the showrunner, everything has changed. Thanks for watching these videos. Please hit the subscribe button for more updated news.